What you got for Daddy Chris? What the freak? Alright. This story isn't like no any other story, alright? This story happened 30 minutes ago. And it was with the long-awaited Tinder huzz that we've been scouting out for. How many months now, chat? Like 6? You know what I mean? Like I said, bro, I'll be doing off-camera mining, bro. Off-camera mining. So, right? Chat, this story, bro, honestly, bro, to me, bro, this is probably one of the craziest stories I ever had with the opposite sex, bro. No bullshit, alright? So, this is what happened, chat, right? I'm snapping her, right? I'm just snapping her today, right? She like, oh yeah, bro. I'm like, shit. I'm like, what you doing today, right? She like, nothing, just chilling for the rest of the day, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what I mean? I hit the crossover green into the green, right, chat? I said this. I said, hey. She's like, what you trying to do for the rest of the day? I'm like, come see you. Now, come on. Y'all niggas cannot tell me that's not W risk, right? So, she's like, all right, bet, come over, right? I'm like, what? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa, what you mean? Right now? Right, chat? Because I'm not going to lie, bro. I was just getting ready for the stream, bro. I was like, you know what, bro? I'm just going to relax for a little bit. You know, maybe scroll on the hub a little bit. You know what I mean? And then she's like, yeah, bro. I'm like, all right, bet. So, you know, I go to try to go get some gas and shit like that. For some reason, my card isn't working, right? So, you know what I mean, chat? I went to go get the special pills. You know, my nigga, they're out. What type of fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz villain do we have out here to have all the fucking all the baby stopper pills stop? What? Who's out here, bro? Nigga, who's out here, right? Appreciate you for the sub, Chris. I'm like, yo, all right, bro. I'm still going over, right, chat? So I get there, right? Mind you, I'm like in the city, bro. The last time I've been to this city, bro, my motherfucker, I got chased by a fucking crackhead into Chinatown. No bullshit, my nigga. On everything, bro. Word two, chat. The last time I went to the city, bro, I got chased by a crackhead for 25 cents into fucking Chinatown. So, right? So, I'm getting PTSD from this place, right? I'm like, oh, no, bro. No. It was me. See, that's the reason why, bro. IRL stream snipers, bro. Right? Mind the way, bro. That wasn't funny, bro. I was kind of scared, bro. It was at fucking 11 o'clock at night, bro, and it was fucking raining, bro. That's not funny, all right? So, I parked my car, right, chat? Might have been, bro, I was there. What? Bro, so everybody was there with no help? All right, bro. Got y'all niggas. Don't worry. I'll remember that. So, I get there, right? I park my car up, right? The second, bro, I see a crackhead, right? The crackhead screaming at the other people across saying, I don't care. I can get some BBC whenever I want. What do you mean by that? Huh? What do you mean by that? You can go get some BBC anytime you want. What the fuck? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, bro, she arguing with the other crackheads and shit like that, right, chat? She arguing with the other crackheads and shit like that, saying, I can go see my husband whenever you want. Clearly not. You're on the street, all right? I don't know who the fuck your homeless is. I don't know who your husband is, all right? I'm not here to judge, but I'm not. What's up, Clearly Carson, bro? Thank you for the follow, my nigga. Like, I'm no genius here, right? But if you got a husband, my nigga, unless he's the troll under the fucking bridge next door, my nigga, you're tweaking, alright? I mean, it seems pretty clear to me that she won some BBC. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, bro, it's like a group for the hoodlums, my nigga. Like like homeless people. I never thought I'd see a young, like a thug homeless person. What territory are you trying to fucking protect? My nigga. Cause I will blow that shit down and walk away and go back to my house. What are you trying to protect? Are you gonna hit me with a fucking stick and a fucking heroin needle? The fuck? How are you a gangster and you homeless? What are you defending? You know what I mean? So I'm like, what the fuck? Right? I'm so confused, right? And then yeah, they are. Okay, yeah. And then I'm wearing slides, right, chat? And I step on a fucking bottle. Like, bro, chat, I was this close. I was this close to being in the hospital like this. I was this close, my nigga. Nigga, I was almost paralyzed for life. So, bro, I'm thinking, bro. I'm like, bro, this is a bad idea, my nigga. Like, I almost, like, a beer bottle, a broken glass of a homeless nigga almost went into the sock into my fucking sock. I'm like, bro, oh nah, bro, right? So, you know how we trolling shit, right, chat? You know on the Tinder it says that we're 6'2", right? So I get up in there, right? And she's like, you're not 6'2". I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, what? I'm like, nah, your eyes are deceiving you, right? I'm like, what? I'm 6'2", right? So this is the thing, right, chat? I get up in there, right? She's like, I'm mind you, chat. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm high as hell. Now let me tell y'all niggas the reason why. All right, nigga, she pulled out this fucking long ass joint. She's like, yo, let's spark up. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, come on now. I'm like, hey, bro, anything to complete the mission to go tell chat. You know what I mean? So chat, this is where the story starts to twist, right? We turn on what's that movie, chat? Well, I was just there, my nigga. Why am I asking y'all niggas? Alice in the Wonderland or some shit like that, bro. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. You made me fucking spill my fucking cup all over my desk. Oh my fucking glorious goodness. Oh my gosh. I gotta get everything off this fucking... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going through the hole that's in my desk, chat. It's going through the hole on my desk. It's going through the hole that's in my desk, chat. Y'all niggas think I'm joking. I'm so serious, bro. It's pouring. Where was that? We're watching fucking Alice in the Wonderland. Yeah. I'm like, bro, chat, that shit is the most I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whoever made that movie had to be on Fent. Like, I'm no kidding, bro. Whoever made that fucking movie, Alice in the Wonderland, has to be on Fent. Cause how do you fall through a fucking hole, right? You fall in basically to hell, right? And then you see a big booty bunny running through fucking doors, and you're like, yo, what up? Like, where am I at, right? And then this fucking doorknob started fucking talking to her and shit like that, bro. And then we have fucking what's his name, Benjamin fucking Franklin, as a fucking like a fucking bird, right? Whoever made that, they're on Fent, right? That ass. So chat, mind you all that, right? We light up the joint, right? We get to doing all the stuff, right? So this is where I come in, right, chat? You know what I mean? We talking and shit like that, bro. I commence the kiss, right, chat? Right? We get things moving. You guys want to take a guess what the fuck happened? Like, chat, I'm not making like no like funny jokes or nothing, but like, y'all know what happened next, bro? Cause I guarantee y'all niggas don't know what happened next. This is what happened next, chat. She stops, right? She's like, nah. All right. I'm like, damn, bro. Am I that chopped? I start thinking to myself, like, damn, bro, am I chopped? I'm like, damn, bro, did I lose my sauce? Maybe because I need a cut, bro. Like, I'm getting a cut tomorrow, but like, damn, bro, I'm chopped, right? Nah, that's not the reason, chat. She says, not to be a burden or nothing, but the past couple days, I've been wanting to jump off a bridge in GTA. I'm like, what? Right? I'm like, where's this coming from, right? And then she's like, it's not you. It's just the fact that these past couple days, I've been wanting to, jump. I'm like, what? Bro, chat, I'm so lost in the sauce. I'm like, she's like, I don't want to be like that person, but like, I just been so lonely here. Right? And chat, right now, bro, I'm thinking I'm about to get like, I don't know, JD'd or something like that, bro. I feel like I'm about to get clapped. You know what I mean? I'm like, what is happening, bro? Right? She started talking to me like the vulture man off of Invincible. I'm so lonely.
I am so lonely.
Yo, bro, I think my mom is calling me. Right? She's like, I just wanted, somebody to hang out with. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you're on the Tuzz category to get cracked. Why are we doing this? Right? So chat, I'm not gonna lie, she was a nice person and all. But like, you know what I mean? Like to drop that on me? Bro, I'm in fucking who knows what land. I'm just trying to commence some action. And you say, these past couple days, I've been wanting to silent voice myself. I'm just thinking to myself, bro. I'm like, bro, like at that point, chat, like I'm not a dick. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a dick. So like, I have to comfort her and shit. But, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I get out and I go home, right, Chad? I'm lost in the sauce, just crackheads arguing and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm the homeboys. They're like, I'm like, bro. They're like, yo, what happened, bro? I'm lost in the fucking sauce, bro. I can't find my fucking car. I'm like, bro, Chad, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The next Tinder Huzz experience, bro, cannot be like this, bro. It cannot be like this, bro. We gotta move forward, move further, some shit like that, bro. We gotta start doing shit, bro. Cause that shit, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That had to be the weirdest experience I ever had. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe it's normal and shit like that, but like, I never had like somebody like drop it on me like that, you know what I mean? I had somebody like drop it on me hot, you know what I mean? And then I crack. But I never like, you know what I mean? Maybe that was the bop lore. Nah, that can't be the bop lore. Yeah, maybe I have to double down on it. I don't know. I'll get back to y'all niggas for real. Like, chat, like, I'm genuinely confused. Has that ever happened to somebody, bro? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I became a therapist in one night.